What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends, and we are on the free-to-play account in the Spider's Den on Spider 25. Now this weekend I was fortunate enough to pull a second Prince Kymar on the free-to-play account. If you guys have been following the free-to-play series, you know Prince Kymar was one of the first legendaries we pulled on this account, like month 3 or 4. We're about 17 months into this account, so it's pretty well developed at this point. And I've had the components to build a pretty cool Spider 25 team for a while, but I just haven't done it yet because I had Renegade and I had a Prince Kymar, but he was a big staple of my arena teams, and I didn't want to speed tune him down out of his good speed gear and take him out of the arena teams. So we basically just been doing Spider 20. I have Spider 20 down to a 9-second farm on this account with 3 Cold Hearts and a Royal Guard. And a Ragnar Gold Gleam who puts out weaken and decreased defense, and then we just nuked the Spider 20 down. But pulling the second Kymar, which is kind of funny because I still don't have him on my main account, and now I have 2 of him on my free-to-play, I decided we'd go ahead and try to see if we could do the Stage 25 team. So I basically manualed down 21, 22, 23, 24. It was working out pretty well. We had a little bit of a hiccup on the Spirit stage, I think it's 20, 24, 23, since Sicia is Force Affinity there and can get resisted a little bit harder. But we actually got down to stage 25. I've run it a couple times. We've got it down to 20 seconds. It seems to be right around 25-second average. And it hasn't failed yet, so that means it probably will when I start trying to show it off here on the video. But let's go ahead and see if we can get these guys going here and kind of show this team off a little bit. I had to do some speed tuning today on this to make sure that it would work. The basic idea here is Sicia puts out her HP burn, which sets off her nuke. We're going to get a couple Heart Seekers. Kymar is going to reset the whole thing. We're going to do it again, and hopefully anything that we don't nuke out here will be able to die off just from the HP burns. But there you go, 23 seconds, not too shabby. This is going to be pretty awesome for the next clan versus clan matchup that we have, because I've just been running Spider 20 basically for clan versus clan. But if you can get a fast Spider 25 team, it's 300 points every run, and it's an easy way to score a lot if you have the energy. We're still gonna have some work to do here. Like I said, I haven't seen this fail yet, but I think we can get this faster because my Sicia is still too fast. She's going before all of the spiders come down with her HP burn. So we have 2 little spiderlings in the back that we could actually burn off and get some more damage out of and get this done quicker probably. So I still have a little bit of speed tuning to do here. I don't believe anyone is booked here outside of my Cold Hearts. I actually was kind of happy we got Kymar because I wound up not having to take HAC past level 50. He works here at level 50. We'll go ahead and go in and take a look at some of the champion builds here in just a minute, but we're just going to run this a couple more times just to make sure it's still working. As I said, we're going to have to speed tune a little bit more with Sicia to get those 2 other spiders in the back to come down and get that HP burn off. Kymar is actually not in speed boots, which is pretty funny. I've got him at 185, I think. He was going to be too fast in speed boots. We need him to be going last so that he can reset this after everyone uses their big time abilities. But pretty cool, man. I mean, right around, you know, between 20 and 30 seconds every time for Spider 25 is going to be pretty amazing. Like I said, especially for CVC. Now, you see this run didn't go quite as well, but it's still going to be fine, I think, because we have enough HP burns out on the little spiders that even though we lose a couple people here, I think we're still going to be... Yep, yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. So far, 100% win rate. Pretty happy with that. We'll keep, you know, tinkering around with it a little bit, see if we can get it down a little bit faster. But it's kind of hilarious because it's actually faster than my Spider 25 on my main account. Since I don't have Kymar there, I have to use Renegade for the reset. And I have had a Renegade on this account for a while. I just, like I said, didn't really want to mess around with the Spider 25 team because we already had a sub 10-second Spider 20 farm, so it just didn't make much sense for the account and the gear that we had and everything. But we're finally able to do it here, which is pretty cool. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So let's go ahead and jump into the champions now, and we'll kind of take a look at what we got going on here. So Sicia obviously is the star of this since she enables the HP burn nukes. So we kind of just built her specifically for this, and I actually did take off her banner. She was too fast already. I think I was running her. She's at 204 right now. She was at like 217, so I think I took her banner that had speed on it, and I still got to drop this down a little bit so we can get those 2 spiders in the back to drop down. I think on my main account I actually have HAC going first instead of Sicia, so that it gives it a chance to pop those 2 extra spiders in the back. I don't think her masteries are finished yet. Yeah, we don't have those done. And I don't think I put any books on her. Legendary books are premium on this account, so they haven't really been going into anyone other than my top couple legendaries that I use all the time. But that's kind of a look at Sicia there. You see we got a ton of accuracy on her, probably overkill there, but it is what it is. Just kind of a general build there to help her land those HP burns. And we can take a look here. Now we're running our Cold Heart 1 and our Cold Heart 2. They are our fastest 2 Cold Hearts, and their gear is not anything great. It's decent enough to do Spider 20, so I just threw them in thinking, you know, hopefully they'll be able to get the Heart Seekers on Spider 25 to be able to help with the turn meter and also doing a little bit of extra damage there. You can see we've still got 4-star speed boots on this one Cold Heart, which is fine because they have to be in tune for this to work. So we're not going to mess with anything there. Obviously, as you guys saw, it works pretty consistently, so we're not going to really do too much tinkering with these guys here. And then we can take a look. Now, we did have to take Flawless Execution on these to go with a little bit more consistency. I was having some problems when I did my Spider 20 team the first time where the Heart Seekers just weren't doing enough damage, and we had to squeeze a little extra damage out of it. So instead of Helm Smasher, we wound up taking Flawless Execution just so we'd be able to get that consistent damage to get that 9-second team that we have. There's our 2 Cold Hearts there. We've got Kymar somewhere. Now, Kymar I have done absolutely nothing with outside of gear and getting him to 6 stars. We haven't done any masteries. He's got no books at all. So this just kind of shows you just how strong he is even without any of that stuff. We just threw him in some gear. I didn't really pay much attention to this. I was just trying to get him to a speed where he'd be behind my slowest Cold Heart. But still managed to get a pretty decent build out of him. 285 accuracy, 186 speed. And again, he's not in speed boots. He's just in these defense perception boots. And I have to be careful with these because if I roll these up to 16, they actually could hit another speed roll and throw off his tune. I don't think he has speed on anything else that can hit, so we should be good everywhere else. Now, I'm hoping this build will be decent enough. We can tweak it some more that maybe I can start using him in 3v3 as well, so I have 2 Kymars to use there. But honestly, it's just kind of cool having the 20-second to 30-second Spider 25 farm that we have him in now. We'll be able to use that. I'll probably just use him there. Here's HAC, who you can see again, really didn't do much with him. He's still got some 8-roll gear here. We did roll his speed boots all the way up, so he was in decent part of the speed tune there. No accessories. I don't think we put any book. Okay, we actually have put some books into him, so I guess I was planning on using him in some other areas. Okay, so we have invested a couple books. Looks like his masteries, I haven't even started them yet. Now, I do eventually want to try using him in some other areas of the game. Obviously, faction wars, probably on the Hydra a little bit too. But he's basically just exists right now to freeze those spiderlings. That's why he's there. You just take a look at his total stats here, 194. Now, if I could make him faster than Sicia, I need to drop her speed down a little bit. And then, like I said, we could hopefully get those 2 spiders to drop in the back. It might get the time down a little bit there, but just pretty cool to see how much just getting that Kymar, the second Kymar, has been able to enable us to go in here and get this pretty amazing Spider 25 team. So I'm pretty excited for the next clan versus clan. We should be able to put up a lot of points. We already do a pretty good amount of points on the free-to-play account. We're usually over 150,000 every time, so this should actually help us do even better than that, I'm hoping, as long as we have the energy and the gems to keep spamming some energy. And hopefully it's also going to allow us to start farming some better accessories, start getting some more of the 6-star legendary pieces. You can see here we've only got 266 gear pieces here on our accessories. We are pretty picky about what we keep, though. We sell a lot. This is our main source of getting silver on this account, is farming spiders, so I usually don't keep a lot of the gear that drops. We usually sell it unless it's an actually really good roll. Just click off these red dots here. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I just kind of wanted to show off the new Spider 25 team that we have on the free-to-play account. We were very blessed to get another Kymar on the free-to-play, which is, again, it's kind of crazy because he's someone I'd really love to have on my main account. I pulled some of my shards there, and I got like my 3rd Lord Shazar, and I was like, Plarium, this is not the right demon spawn. So I just basically quit at that point because it is what it is. It's the luck, the RNG that you're going to have. And it's just crazy to me that I have 2 Kymars on this account now and don't have any on my main account where I could really use him, especially in Arena. So here's my main Kymar. He's just basically in full-out speed gear. to go in my arena team with my Arbiter there. So just to give you a look at that. But anyways, this is going to do it for this video, guys. As always, if you have any questions about anything you saw in the video, feel free to leave it down below in the comments. I'll do my best to get you an answer as soon as I can. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.